just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Simon Sykes. What do we have on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay.
So up next, Kenny Foreman. First pitch misses. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start for the Angels, Albert Paniagua. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses.
So a man at first. And here's the catcher, Esteban Valdez. Paniagua checks over to first, and he's back. On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Next to hit, Mark Cuevas. Just missed. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now one missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Two outs. And there's the ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Miguel Bourbon up next for the A's. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down here in game 5 of the ALCS. Fastball is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On a line. And that's the inning. A's strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. Game. And next for the Angels, James Smith. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sanchez pulls that one down, 2 away. Next up for the A's, Johnny Compton. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air out towards right center. Makes the catch. That is the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll move. Here's the catcher to hit, Esteban Valdez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the dirt. Sanchez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Paniagua throws over, and he's back in safely. Foreman. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 3 here in Game 5. No score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adolfo Chavez. Foreman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. Runner at third, nobody out here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. James gets under it, brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, number 15.
And next is the designated hitter, Cameron Cannon. Caught looking his first time up. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1 and 2.
2 straight.
1 away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Sykes, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Sanchez settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Smith stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Mark Cuevas.
Center fielder, number 22.
Paniagua back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Right through there for a strike. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raimo hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next. One out, runner at second. Raimo will hit next. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
To the right side, James. Throw to first in time. Here's the center fielder, Joe Random. Grounded out his first time up. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Ono on third with 2 out. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Number 59.
So in now for the Angels, Kenny Foreman. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. Foreman in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. And that's just foul. In the dirt. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, one away. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and now two gone. So now here's the DH, Cameron Cannon. To third, Compton. Sends it across the first, and that is the inning. One hit, one left. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the sixth. Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Game 5 of the ALCS. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Sanchez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these A's need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Randall should have this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hit in the air, left field. Chavez makes the grab for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Cuevas.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Slice down the right side. Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 5 of the ALCS. In the air, out towards left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Cristobal Morales into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And there's a ball.
2-2 now.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And next. That one in there across the letters.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Got him. 3rd out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Geraldo Ojeda.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Back to the top of the order. Now the catcher up to hit, Esteban Valdez. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one off the outside edge. In the air on the infield, Smith under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the A's are gone in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
A's.
back. And here comes the
Number
closer,
6.
Miguel Vasquez. So in now for the
Leading off for
Angels,
the Angels,
Kenny
second
Foreman.
baseman, number 12.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the play. That one is absolutely belted. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And now Cameron Cannon. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Move to second, and he dives back in safely.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Smith digs in now. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the late stages of Game 5. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Now a chance for Clemente Fernandez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two outs. Check swing, called strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now the center fielder, Mark Cuevas. Ojeda back to work. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 1-0. Action in the Angels bullpen. Lamont Calvert, the closer, is getting loose. Self, the lefty, warming up as well. That's in there, and that's strike 2.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That one missed.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bourbon in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Inside, just missed. Winning run on base at first. No outs. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check swing, and he went. And out 2-2. In the air, left side. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Vogelsang, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
One down. Winning run on first. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Now batting.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Villa now at the plate, 1 for 3. And he pops up the bunt. He hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Won Young Park. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. And fouled off. Hit weakly on the ground. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Really important at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Johnny Compton.
Now batting.
Oh, how he'd
number
love
30.
to walk it off right here.
First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So they're all loaded up. That one hit to right. Dennison moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We're in extras here. Here's the third baseman, Jared Ono.
52.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. And out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the...
Pitching
So
for
a new
the
pitcher
A's,
on the mound for the A's,
number
Waylon
28.
Watson. So up next, Eric Raimo. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one fouled off. That one way outside, and it's 2-1. The A's bullpen has some movement. Cesar Castilla, the left-hander, up and throwing. Sohn getting loose as well. And that one hit to first. Vogelsang takes it to the bag. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. Joe
Now batting,
Brandon,
number
the
4.
next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And here in extra innings. Fly ball down the line. Sanchez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away down. Adolfo Chavez, the next to hit for the Angels.
Now batting, number 18.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in extra innings. Fouled off left side. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch, inning over. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Lamont Calvert.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Number 33.
One-run game, and now here is Leonard James. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
That one is upstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. A 1-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's outside. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. And now here's the A's catcher, Esteban Valdez. In for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. And takes low for ball 1. Curve in the dirt. Calvert is just 1 strike away. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take game 5 and keep their hopes alive.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
3-2 the final score. So almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Hector Fernandez. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not
for
necessarily his go-to.
One down. Up now for Milwaukee, Juan Munoz. Swing and a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more.
Smoked into left field, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Gregory will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 1 out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits. No errors and 1 man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Brewers 1 and the Marlins coming up. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Today's starting pitcher, Ethan Blackburn.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side close.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Dan Collins. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball.
2 outs,
no
base
strike.
is empty.
3 high.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And a ground ball to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. Miami down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Here in the sixth game of this. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Freddie Ladd. Blackburn back to work. That one's in there. That's strike one. Ladd in his 5th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Munoz collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Really good, hard fire.
First offering, and it just misses.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
2-2.
And that one is inside. It's softly on the ground left side. Throws across the diamond, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Sylvester Smith up now for the Brewers. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Smith with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 6 of the NLCS. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strikes.
Here's the third baseman, Dan Collins. Grounded out his first time. And a curve misses outside. Ball 1. Down the line. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
One out, base is empty.
Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lowry hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Ladd.
Freddie Ladd.
Slider for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one inside. Look out.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Marlins down quietly. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. First base.
First and second, 2 outs. Calzado, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, ball 1. There's a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Here in the 6th. Juan Munoz up now for the Brewers. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's down and in. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So next, it's the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Sylvester Smith.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
No.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 6 of the NLCS. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gregory Roberts up and loosening in the pen. Ramirez also throwing. Line drive. Come on.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's the DH, Terrell Gregory.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Munoz off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. And a 1-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Lenny Domine. Blackburn back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So digging in, Steve Whitlock. 0 for 2 in this one. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Late with the swing there.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Column up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. To the left side, but it is well foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ladd swings through it for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. For Miami, they try. So up next, Lewis Guy. Just missed.
1 ball.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. First and second, no outs. Late here in game 6. In the air, left field. Domine under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Peter Valbuena up now for the Brewers.
The third baseman, Peter Valbuena.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Ball one low.
Way to lay off that pitch
One
down.
ball, one strike.
And now 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the
Two
sweeper.
balls, two strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Adam Lowry. Golden opportunity right here. And that's too high.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The pitch. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Out towards left center. Domine on his way over. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now the number 2 hitter, Henry DeYoung. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. 1 run. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one's in there. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Miguel Ramirez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it stays fair.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
So a man aboard. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Sylvester Smith. Pitches in there. 0-1. Ramirez, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. And the next pitch is way outside. Miami's bullpen with some action. Matthew Rico, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Vargas, the right-hander, also getting loose. That's too low, and it's 2-1. Nobody out, runner at first. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The batter, the designated.
Base is empty. Dan Collins, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Now a slow roller to second. Martin in plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ladd stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Movement in the bullpen. Rico Vasquez, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. It's the Brewers 3 and the Marlins 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer. Well, one-run game.
For the Marlins, the second baseman, Jay Lamb. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 35. Rico Vasquez.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. That pitch gets the inside corner. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one
Now
for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Barnwell swings through it for strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Avery getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That's a little bit low. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Check swing, called strike. And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Marlins down to their final out. Next to hit, Ronald Valdez.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Foul off down the right side. One strike away. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show. Just about to get underway, and on the mound today, Michael Osweja. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is
And now Esteban Valdez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dennison brings it in for the 3rd out. A-0. Angels coming up. Back here at Angel Stadium, our starting pitcher in this one, Vance Perez.
Well, last time out, picked up the win. Didn't
That's ball 4.
Kenny Foreman, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 16.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Smith digs in now. Center field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And next for L. Osweja back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Cuevas goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Stays alive. Two on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Next.
3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cameron Cannon, the next to hit for the Angels. Got him swinging.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now, Jared Ono. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in, 2 away. And next for the Angels, Eric Raimo.
Number 2.
And a foul ball. Up and in, and a count even 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Oh, look at that stop. Angels leave one. They lead it 1-0. We're in the 6th game of this American League Championship Series. And stepping in is the speedy Won-Young Park. This to third. 1 up, 1 down. Now the A's designated hitter, Edgar Villa. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Foul ball there. That one ran inside, almost got him. Out to short. Zips it to first. Got the out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the
33.
lineup. Leonard James will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Line drive. Could be extra bases. The throw into second. And he's in there. A run comes into the play.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Sanchez, the next to hit. That misses off the outside edge. That's off the mark. 2-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one inside. 3 balls and a strike. Valdez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side, but it kicks foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Valdez now at the plate. First pitch just misses. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 3-0. Two outs.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a foul out of play. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Mark Cuevas getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, foul off first. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to short. Oh, the throw is over his head.
No, he's safe.
Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just
Now
kind of
that
sailed that
number
throw and
8.
pulled it across.
First and second, 1 out. Park will hit next. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Dennison grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Compton in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Villa digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's a little bit high. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And the count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. And now it's even up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Kenny Foreman. Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter. James Smith splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. So and now here's the A's catcher, Esteban Valdez. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Valdez, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Random makes the grab on the run. Welcome back.
And
quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
52.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Raimo, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. On the ground at first, Vogelsang. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Random, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon. Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
That one missing inside. A's leading by a run. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Adolfo Chavez. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did.
Ball, take your base.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dennison getting ready to hit. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Chavez stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bourbon under this one. And that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete. We are tied. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
31.
The new pitcher, Arnold Finnegan. Mark Cuevas now at the plate. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Athletics need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each hitter. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
And that one in the air center field. Random in and to his right. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Won Young Park. And that is out of play. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it is gone. And they add a pair. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Johnny Compton. That clips the corner. He swings and fouls one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We're in the 6th game of this American League Championship Series. Here's the second baseman, Kenny Foreman. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 4-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, James Smith. And that one fouled off.
So just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is down low.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Vance Perez won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher
Now
coming up. We'll be back in a minute. The new pitcher in the game,
31.
Michael Armstrong.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now here is Clemente Fernandez. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2-1 now. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Cameron Cannon. Outside low, 1-0. Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one almost got him. The pitch. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Jared Ono, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bourbon on the move to the alley. And that is the inning. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Angels.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Carlton Self.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Lead
quality
off.
pitch.
Two on, 1 out. Valdez digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Next up for the A's,
Now
Mark
back,
Cuevas.
number 22.
0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball one, no
One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Next offering way off the plate.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Miguel Bourbon next to bat for the A's. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. A's strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
1.
Cesar. Due up for the home team. So in now for the Angels, Kenny Foreman. On the ground to third, Compton. Zips it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. James Smith, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one fouled off. All tied up late here in Game 6. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Cristobal Morales, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ariano also getting ready. Pitches in the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one out to right. That gets down for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. Go-ahead run is a third, and now the DH, Cameron Cannon. Into center. Going to fall for a hit. Runner from third comes across in there safely.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Pitching for the
Cristobal Morales takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And the batter now, Jared Ono. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ground ball to the right side. Vogelsang over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the A's.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Angels.
And here comes the closer,
Number 5.
Lamont Calvert.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the
Leading off
W.
for the A's,
Well,
third baseman,
one-run
number
game.
30.
Johnny Compton getting ready to hit. Gets the outside corner with that one. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. 3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Villa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Now batting,
Come in
number
and
59.
close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Villa at the plate now, and that's inside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
1 ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And now it's going to be Leonard James. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels win Game 6 to stay alive and force a deciding Game 7 right back here tomorrow.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you...
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And you got to love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boog. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs is in the LCS, not the World Series. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Mohamed Prisa.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And now the rookie second baseman, Leonard James. This one popped up right side. Smith settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup.
Number 4.
Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Tony Sanchez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
On the ground to first. Smith takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the catcher, Esteban Valdez. That one the other way. Throws to first. The A's go quietly. A0. Angels coming up. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, And on the mound for the A's in this one, Pete Saunders.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this. Starter, he's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Bottom of the first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Adolfo Chavez. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. James. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And singing against the southpaw on the mound, the Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Yep.
Ryan Dennison stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's outside.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag
out.
here tonight. An efficient start to the home first,
third,
2 away.
Second baseman, number 12.
And next for L.A., Kenny Foreman. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to him to lead this one, and I think he's going to do it.
2 down, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And the Angels are gone in order. We played an inning, no score. The decisive 7th game of this American League Championship Series. And now the center fielder, Mark Cuevas. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the left fielder, Miguel Bourbon. Fastball for a strike. Crease, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a changeup.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 7 of the ALCS. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Felt very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And here is Dave Vogelsang. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter,
Edgar
number
Villa up
59.
next for the A's. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Batting eighth.
Now, Juan Young
Number
Park.
3.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. To the right side. Boots it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number 30.
Now the third baseman, Johnny Compton.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Base hit. One run is in. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the A's 2 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, James Smith.
Number 16.
Saunders back to work. And downstairs. And now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth,
A lot
the
of hitters tell
shortstop,
themselves line
number
drive over the
33.
infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now here is Clemente Fernandez. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch if I can see.
That's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 2 and the Angels nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Leonard James. That's the 3rd. Oh no. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Tony Sanchez up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
No ball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good eye right there.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Out to short, Fernandez. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Now batting, number 12.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Esteban Valdez. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs.
1-2.
Out towards right center field. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And here is Mark Cuevas.
No,
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Now this is in the air down the line. Dennison on the move. Nabs it. And that is that. The A's strand one as they're unable to add. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jared Ono.
Number 52.
And that one way outside. Ball one. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Eric Raimo, batting with one down, takes a strike. Raimo with a homer in his last game. Tap foul at the plate. That one outside. 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. James slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 down, bases empty. And now Joe Brandon. Check swing, called strike. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Adolfo Chavez will hit next. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Squirts away a little bit. The throw to second is offline. And now a man into scoring position.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Man on second, 2 down. Upstairs. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Dennison in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and it's a 1-run game.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Ryan Dennison. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one just missing inside. Going to count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. but that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Foreman, the next to hit, struck out looking at his first at bat.
1-0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner on first. James Smith, the next to hit for the Angels. Checks over to first, back safely. And a foul ball. Foreman off of first with 2 away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Hit in the air, left field. Bourbon sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. Back in Anaheim, now the left fielder, Miguel Bourbon.
Number 80.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these A's, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now the first baseman, Dave Vogelsang. First pitch misses. The Halos leading by a run here in Game 7 of the ALCS. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. The Angels up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Edgar Villa. Fly to left his first time. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
just off the inside edge. Oh, and he hit him.
Got him. Take first.
So 2 down now, and here is One Young Park. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Late swing fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Two outs.
Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air, out to left. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Back here at Angel Stadium. And the batter now, Clemente Fernandez.
Number 33.
Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Angels do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 15.
Next is the designated hitter, Cameron Cannon. He hit into a double play his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one misses in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt, 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Two now. And there's a ball. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman,
Number
Jared
52.
Ono. Oh, he hit him.
Dead ball.
And that got him pretty flush.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
And here's the catcher, Eric Raimo. And first offering is fouled off. Ono, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. And it remains 2-2. And that's outside.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels strand one, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Krisa back to work. Right down to shoot, and that's strike one. Compton, just 19 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch inside, and the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
James in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Popped in the air, left field, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Tony Sanchez up next for the A's.
Number 4.
And the slider just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Valdez now at the plate, 1 for 2. High fly ball out to left field. Chavez under it, squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Joe Brandon. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Armstrong getting loose out there. Ariano, a left-hander, also throwing. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Adolfo Chavez. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Out to short. Park. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting.
Here comes the
13.
skipper, and we're going to see a
Pitching for the
So a new
A's.
pitcher on the mound for the
Number
A's,
31.
Michael Armstrong.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ryan Dennison, the next to hit for the Angels. Third baseman playing. Runner on the go. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting. Number 12.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Foreman getting ready to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
In the air, left field, down the line. Bourbon makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out
Number
much
16.
worse. Catch saved him a run.
James Smith, the next to hit for the Angels. He is singled and he is flied to left. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a curve misses outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Clemente Fernandez up next for the Angels. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
They take the force out. That's out number 3. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. We're through 5. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2.
Leading off for the A's, center fielder, number 22.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's going to be Miguel Bourbon. That one misses, and it's 1-0. With the tying run on at first, here in Game 7 of the ALCS. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Arnold Finnegan getting ready to go. Self warming up as well. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one upstairs. In the dirt, and the count's full.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Dave Vogelsang will hit
number
next.
23.
Inside, and that is ball 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Mohamed Krisa will depart. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this.
Now pitching for
They
the
bring a
Angels.
young arm out of the bullpen in
Number
this spot,
31.
Arnold Finnegan.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Villa in now. Takes ball one off the plate. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Dennison under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nice work from the Angels. The decisive 7th game of this American League
And leading off
Championship
for the
Series.
Hellos.
So in
The
now for the
shortstop,
Angels,
number
Clemente
33.
Fernandez. And that's down and away. The A's bullpen has some movement. Cesar Castilla preparing to come on if needed. Pulls that one foul. And foul ball. Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Off the mark there. 2-2. In the air, right side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now here is Jared Ono. First pitch just misses. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him. Now 2 out.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. It's 4-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Random digs in now. Just missed. That one finds the zone. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No.
Next pitch inside, 2-1.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting, number 18.
So the batting order turns over. Adolfo Chavez, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Raimo, the lead runner, out at second. Random at first, 2 out of the inning. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that ends the inning. Angels get 1 on this double. It's now 4-2. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Won-Young Park. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him looking. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the third baseman, Johnny Compton. That one fouled off. The Athletics trailing by 2 here in the late stages of Game 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The 1-4 just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
At the plate, Leonard James. Way outside, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air, center field. Random settles underneath it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Angels 4, and the Steven Ariano gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ryan Dennison now at the plate.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Almost got him.
Three balls, no strike. Yep.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So up next, Kenny Foreman. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. Sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Smith, the next to hit, takes outside.
One ball, no strike. Ball two.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Corrals it, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Geraldo Ojeda.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Number 4.
Now it's the right fielder, Tony Sanchez. 1 for 3. And he deals. Fastball for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Lamont Calvert, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Self, the lefty, warming up as well. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And now the count is even. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's the catcher, Esteban Valdez. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Ojeda, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And he chases that one. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Cuevas at the plate and takes high there. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And now 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Smoked on the ground, a second to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
A's.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Cristobal Morales. Clemente Fernandez getting ready to hit. 0-for-3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Slider misses outside.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The shortstop takes the ball. Too low, and it's ball 3. And a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
So now here's the DH. Cameron Cannon. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Very high with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That one ripped, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one hammered left field, and it hits the fence. Coming home. Play at the plate. Got it.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
So a man aboard. And next for the Angels, Eric Raimo.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No ball. One strike. That's up.
That's down and in. Runner at second, 2 down. You're in Game 7 of the ALCS. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 3. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Sanchez makes the play. That is the inning. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 8 innings complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. The Halos needing just 3 outs for a trip to the World Series. When we come back.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Angels.
and on the mound is the closer, Lamont Calvert.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
80.
Here's the left fielder, Miguel Bourbon. And that one is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Rips one to right, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 23.
Stepping in, Dave Vogelsang. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The A's down by a pair here in the late stages of Game 7. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
The Athletics down to their last out. Now the A's designated hitter, Edgar Villa.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
It's all over. The Angels are champions of the American League. They're headed to the World Series.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team
From my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.